I hate I always have to make common sense out of everything. Alright, so I've been seeing online this whole Drake Mos Def situation, and people are complaining. As always, people have to go to the extreme for everything. With the internet today, it's always something is trash or something is classic. Never any middle ground, never anything in between. But that's why I'm here. Okay, I'm here to make common sense out of the most basic things for you idiots out there that try to make everything complicated. So look, Mos Def recently did an interview. He was talking about Drizzy Drake Rogers, Champagne Poppy, Aubrey, the GOAT is what I call him. I'm a big Drake fan, but I also love Mos Def. But Mos Def was doing this interview, and he was saying Drake is a pop star. He was saying his music is something like you could find in Target. Like, oh, look at this. It has a little bit of everything. It's commercial music. It's mainstream. To me, when people are mainly upset that Mos Def was calling Drake pop, and I'm like, what's the issue? Hip hop is pop music. Whether you like it or not, pop music means popular music. Drake is pop music. Drake says in a song, "With the game on 100, I would have all of your fans if I didn't go pop and I stayed on some conscious shit." He said this. It's nothing wrong with saying Drake is a pop artist. For a lot of people today, like Drake, Nicki Minaj, I call them hip hop. But I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Drake is a rapper. Drake is a student of rap, but he's bigger than rap. These niggas want these Royce da 5'9", Rock Marciano ass niggas. And like I said, I like Royce. Royce is my guy, but I don't need that lyrical miracle stuff to just say that you're a rapper. Drake made Hotline Bling, which in my opinion is one of the greatest songs ever. You can say that is a pop record. I think at the time that was Drake's biggest song ever. At first that was like his highest charting single. I believe it charted number 2 at the time. And then he came back with One Dance, which I think was his first single, well, first solo #1 record. What is the issue? What is the issue with Drake being considered pop? Mos Def is basically just saying that Drake is a mainstream rapper that everybody loves. He has things that's edgy. He has things that's family friendly. White people love Drake. Drake can make some of the most murderous music, which I don't like that he does. I don't really like For All the Dogs. If you actually do some research, Drake is associated with allegedly some very, I don't want to snitch, questionable characters, you know what I'm saying? But Drake, he's still corporate. He puts on that big smile, you know, he's parading his kid around, you know, Drake is still Drake. Drake is a nice guy, right? Drake is pop music. To me, it's nothing wrong with that. He's just basically saying that he's mainstream. So like for me, Lil Wayne is a rapper's rapper. He made Lollipop. He made How to Love. White people love Lil Wayne. Could you say 50 Cent went quote unquote pop? Could you say Jay-Z went quote unquote pop? These are mainstream acts, bro. We are not going to be doing these lyrical miracle. I was in the back of the back with the lack of the lack. Drake is, in my opinion, top 5 greatest hip hop artists of all time. Not rapper, hip hop artists of all time. I think Drake is clearly the best of his generation. Drake has clearly had one of the greatest runs in hip hop history. When I be talking about Drake and people be talking about peaks and their primes, it's hard for me to even decide, because it's like, how do you decide on a 10, 12, almost 15 year run at this point? But another issue that I have is that people now all of a sudden are pretending like Mos Def is just some random dude. I don't even like New York rap like that, because I'm from the South. New Yorkers used to always call people from the South stupid. So I used to be very anti-New York. So I didn't get into a lot of New York hip hop until I got a little older. Hold up. People are bragging about them not knowing Mos Def music. If you haven't heard this album, Black on Both Sides, go listen to this. You don't need to listen to no other Mos Def album. He has other projects too. He got Black Star and all that. This album is amazing. I bought this a few years ago. I was riding around this for months. Mos Def is a great rapper. You want me to have debates with people who are happy they don't know who Mos Def is. You want me to debate with people who are saying Mos Def is trash. Like, Mos Def doesn't have a #1 record, so he's trash. And this is what I'm talking about today. People always have to go to the extreme. Why can't you just say, I don't agree with Mos Def? Just leave it at that. Why do you have to go on and on? Oh, he's trash. You can't name 5 Mos Def songs. He's so irrelevant. When's the last time he dropped a song? Bro, I don't care about none of that. And people saying that Drake can't rap, they're like, oh, if Drake was in a cypher with Mos Def and them. First off, go back and listen to some of Drake's older records when Drake was a quote unquote backpacker. He was rapping with Fonte and Big Brother and all them niggas. To me, multiple things can be true. Drake is a great rapper, in my opinion. Lyrically, I think he's a great rapper. People be like, oh, he's scared of Kendrick. Oh, you know, he don't want no smoke with Kendrick. I think Drake could go toe to toe with anybody if he really wants to. Drake is just on a level now that he's the biggest thing in music. It's pretty much that simple. Drake is a huge artist. He doesn't need to do these rapidy rap albums. Like, we should be happy that he just gave us those conductor songs on the For All the Dogs. Like, that's probably as close as we're gonna get to rapidy rap Drake. And of course you got the timestamp records, the 5 a.m., the 9 a.m., the 6 p.m., all that stuff. Drake can rap, all right? Let's just pump the brakes, calm down. Two things can be true, all right? Mos Def can be a great rapper. He can be a legend. He can drop classic albums. And at the same time, Drake can still be hip hop. He can also be pop. Drake is a chameleon, bro. Drake has a record with Bad Bunny. He got records with Wizkid. He got records with Dave out in the UK. He got records with everybody, bro. We got Island Drizzy. This man has multiple personalities. He's like James McAvoy on Split. Drake is bigger than just rap, but at the end of the day, Drake is a student of rap. Just look at Drake's older music. Look at Drake when he first came out. I don't know how old a lot of you people are. Go listen to Room for Improvement and Comeback Season, and then go listen to For All the Dogs, and you'll see how far we've come. Drake is pop music, which is okay. Popular music. You got pop stars that's taking hip hop sounds. You got country artists that's taking hip hop sounds. It's okay to agree with some points and disagree with some points. You can literally just say, I don't agree with Mos Def. Mos Def has his opinion. To me, I don't think it's as big of a deal as people is making it out to be, but of course it's Drake, so anything you say about Drake is gonna blow up. Drake is a great rapper, great artist, one of the greatest in my opinion, greatest of this generation, and let's just leave it at that, god damn it. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this? Is Drake a pop star? He has a song called Pop Star, not a doctor. Is Drake a pop star? Is he a rapper? Do you disagree with Mos Def? Do you agree with Mos Def? And please tell me you know Mos Def's music. Like, don't brag about being a hip hop fan and be proud to say, oh, I don't know Mos Def. Let's just breathe, okay? Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.